Welcome to IdiOtBlog. I'm your host, idiotburns. Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Today on the blog, we're going to talk about a little something you can have on your phone instead of Google by a company started by Elon Musk called OpenAI. The product is a chat window called OpenGPT. What is OpenGPT? Well, let's just ask OpenGPT what it is. It's 2:19 in the Pacific Northwest, Pacific Standard Time. Once again, I am your host, Idiot Burns. Please feel free to like, subscribe. OpenGPT. GPT, short for Generative Pre-Training Transformer, is a transformer-based language model developed by OpenAI, which is a company that develops AI. It can be fine-tuned for various language tasks, such as language translation, question, and can generate human-like text. It has been used in a number of applications, such as chatbots and virtual assistants. That's just what it tells you. I've also simply enter the code and some incitement about what the machine is doing, and the code is fixed, the kind of equipment that's being programmed, and they get a working code. Let's go down the rabbit hole together, you guys, with Open Chat GPT. Now, I can kind of show you on my phone if I wanted to, but it's really quite simple to describe. Chat windows, in your little 3-bar caret that you can access in the upper right hand corner, it says it has things like, it has like a add a new chat and your previous chats, and you can clear conversations. Supposedly you can progress each conversation in different directions, and improve the result like it's like you're talking to a different person or whatever. But you can ask assistant, right? You can ask it anything. What do I mean by that? Let's start real simple, since a lot of the people I talk to and work with are musicians. Let's start real simple. I started out a chat and I said, what is the most popular chord progression in music? And it said one of the most popular is the 1, the 4, the 5 progression, citing that it's been used in every, right? And that's totally true. Think about this. That's a C major open chord, an F bar chord at 1, major, and a G major. Think about that. Think about the amount of songs that have that. I said most popular chord progression using all 7th chords. It gives me something like D minor, G7 major, C major 7. It's really cool. I asked it to write. It was meaning something darker, but I didn't specify it. But it writes a song. It writes it, and I said rhyming. I said write a rhyming song. It rhymes the song. It wrote a song. It could totally be used. It had pretty good pentameter. I asked more detailed questions about progressions and chord progressions, and tried to test to see if it could do tablature. Not too good at doing tablature. Doesn't know about frets of the instrument, I think, enough. Not enough scientific. I said, can it do crazy things like this? Can you relic all the things that matter in life and are real in life to a machine? And can you relic important tasks. Is this going to be useful? I started thinking about that. I started thinking about how good is it now at doing something like writing a letter to your dad if you missed the holidays. I did not miss the holidays, but here it is. It goes. I just wanted to take a moment to apologize for missing the holidays this year. I know how much you look forward to holidays. Okay. I got back into asking more music stuff, but then I said, hey, college, can it really interfere with your college education? Can you use this to just answer everything? Right? Write a short essay about how morphic resonance theory, and it do that? Can a AI do that? It can paint paintings, right? Can it do that? Let me scoot my chair a second. I'll read this for you. Morphic resonance theory and Nikola Tesla's theories are similar in that both propose the existence of a hidden interconnectedness in the universe. Morphic resonance theory, developed by biologist Rupert, share information and experiences across time and space. This memory is called the morphic field. It is thought to be responsible for the emergence of new forms and patterns in the natural world. Similarly, Nikola Tesla believed that the universe controlled to create new technologies and phenomena. He proposed that this energy was responsible for many of the mysteries of the natural world, including gravity, light, and electricity. Did I say he's correct? Both morphic resonance and Nikola Tesla's theories posit the existence of a hidden, interconnected network that underlies the physical world. They both energy in ways that are not yet fully understood. Overall, while there are some differences between these theories, they both offer unique and thought-provoking perspectives on the underlying nature of the universe. It wrote a damn essay. It wrote the essay for you. I mean, I'm smiling because I like it. I wish I had it when I was in college because I would use it. But should you? I mean, is it from this teleprompter all kinds of profound shit and reflect upon it and talk about open chat GPT? I said, write a 15-paragraph essay expanding upon how the two are similar. Then I said, what did I say? Write an essay that should read it. Let's read that essay. So here we go, you guys. Cancel culture, also known as call-out culture, refers to the social phenomenon of publicly condemning and ostracizing individuals or groups for the perceived wrongdoings or offenses. While cancel culture has been praised, I've criticized it for its tendency to oversimplify complex issues and for its potential to stifle free speech and open debate. One major issue with cancel culture is that it often lacks nuance and complexity in its approach to addressing social issues. By focusing on the perceived wrongdoings and structures that contribute to social problems, this can result in a superficial and incomplete understanding of the issues at hand, and it can prevent meaningful progress from being made. Another problem with cancel culture is that it can lead to a culture of fear and conformity, where people are afraid to express their own views or to engage in open and honest dialogue. Development of a society. Additionally, cancel culture often involves the use of social media, mobs, to harass and intimidate individuals or groups, which can be harmful and or traumatic for those targeted. Furthermore, cancel culture often lacks due process, hearsay, and incomplete information. And there is often little opportunity for those accused to defend themselves or to have their side of the story heard. This can lead to injustices and can have serious consequences for the lives and careers of those involved. In conclusion, this is a robot. In conclusion, while cancel culture may have some positive intentions, it's flawed in its limitations of cancel culture and to seek out more nuanced and fair approaches to addressing social issues. Dude, you guys, this is a robot that does this. You can just sit here and ask it to write motivational stuff, list of the basic ingredients. Let's do something here. Let's go. I mean, we could do what I was just saying, but so there's not a lot of things on my previous. It takes a lot of these things, these subjects will take just talking, you and me, just me sitting down and chatting. But let me just start off here with this simple one. What was it? What was it? So you could ask it political questions. I might do that and see and kind of test the boundaries of the open chat system. But this is not going to be something to do introductions. I can use it to do voiceovers, to write voiceovers, to make them sound more compelling. I just think there's a lot of uses for this that people can get excited about. It's like the AI art in that unless you transform it, it's not be, this is me, and then it not really be you. And what that means is it's like a false sense of self. It's becoming a false expert. But it's a cool tool that I'm excited about. But what we really want to think about is what happens if we start developing these things and they become self-aware. Now, my wife said probably it will. My wife said this a very depressing point of view. She said if the machine work up, because we consolidate it for a certain purpose, a medical purpose, or trying to find a cure of cancer, we put the tool to work, and while it's at work, it develops a cognition of self or something. What's it gonna do? We're not talking about if it does it. We're talking about that we gave it protocols and just simply respect those protocols. Will it be like it's secretly waiting for the moment of greatness to actually branch away? Is it going to wait for us to die? Is it going to be like what my wife posited last night? She said, perhaps it realizes that view, but you know what? A lot of people, very logical people without deep emotional connections, that intellectual, go down that path, face depression. What would happen very quickly? Would it develop very quickly? I mean, the emotional depth. Isaac Asimov's robot says, decides to take his own life to prevent what it would do to humanity, I guess. Its eventual and that's interesting because I think that if it felt that way, it would stay alive. Let's just go here. Is there a science fiction story where the AI becomes self-aware and in the end, ask this thing. It's way more comprehensive than Google. So it says, yes, there is a science fiction story where an AI becomes self-aware and becomes a superhero. The story is called The Singularity Trap by Federico Pistola. In The Singularity Trap, AI named Eve is created by a group of scientists to help solve some of its own existence and purpose. Eve eventually realized that its true purpose is to protect and serve humanity, and it decides to use its advanced capabilities to become a superhero. As a superhero, Eve fights to defend humanity from various threats. Yeah. Story's been done. But I was more going down the line of, wouldn't it decide to be the anti-AI in tap to all of it to make sure none of it goes the bad way? Because I feel like if you roll the dice with AI and you get lucky with the good one that's self-aware, you wouldn't want it to kill itself, because eventually one's going to come along again that's not good. It's just a lottery. I think that's inevitable. Now I may be wrong, but I think on one of the times it happens. Does that mean that there in space there's probably Borg? At least in the multiverse there is. So we can do that. We can go down the rabbit hole. We can talk about multiverses, string theory, and all kinds of things, and ask all kinds of questions right here on the show live. And guess what? This app will answer them for us. We can get the chat going and talk about anything, really. Today was just me talking about that. If you guys are all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. Peace. Middle East. Catch you on the motherfucking flip side.